Corporate venture capital is an increasingly powerful asset class these days. In fact, some of the very largest startup funding deals that we saw in the past year came from corporates, like Amazon investing about $4 billion in Anthropic, the AI company, and Microsoft backing OpenAI to the tune of about $13 billion. But do we really understand how corporate investors invest? Do they invest more like corporates or more like VCs? Well, at Global Corporate Venturing, every year we put together a survey that sheds some light on this. We look at what corporates are putting their money into and how their investment units behave. Do they ask startups, for example, for extremely onerous terms? Well, not really. About 29% of them don't ask for any special terms at all. And when they do ask for terms, it's usually around things like information rights, so the right not to be surprised if the startup suddenly decides to sell the company. Do corporate investors always buy the companies that they invest in? Well, not really. About 60% of them have never acquired a company that was in their investment portfolio. And do corporate investors invest according to current business needs or in things that are further out on the horizon? Well, it's a little bit of both, but actually there was an interesting shift in this year's survey. Last year, corporate investors were telling us that their key mandate was to look for things to prepare the business for future disruptions. But in this year's survey, that had shifted very much to supporting current business needs. And how well do corporate investors perform? Do they get good results from their portfolios? Or does it not really matter? Well, actually, they almost all have financial targets, only about 11% don't. And they're pretty ambitious for what they want to achieve. More than half of them, 51%, are aiming for at least as good a financial performance as a regular VC, if not better. There's a whole wealth more data like this on how corporate venture arms operate in our annual report called World of Corporate Venturing. If you'd like to dive in for more details, just follow the link.